Is it time to buy or sell the SPY ETF? In this video, we will explore SPY in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please remember that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 25th of April 2025, our system has categorized SPY as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.92. Now, let's examine the exchange-traded fund's performance during this time. The ETF has shown natural fluctuations with an increase of 1.48%. This results in an average return of 0.19% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned at the upper part of a broad and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $564.26 will initially suggest a slower rate of decline and may serve as an early indicator of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decline of approximately 11.73% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 25.33% to negative 10.87%. In terms of a longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 7.08%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 4.26% and positive 19.09% over the upcoming year. In monetary terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $534.98 and $665.50. Our latest daily update for SPY includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for SPY. The SPY ETF price decreased by 0.83% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025. The price fell from $563.51 to $558.81. During the last trading session, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 0.643%, ranging from a low of $556.96 to a high of $560.54. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and has risen by 6.03% over the past 2 weeks. Volume surged on the last day by 9 million shares, although this occurred alongside declining prices, which may serve as an early warning sign. The risk appears to have increased slightly for the next few days. In total, 45 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $25.12 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $613.23, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price sits at 8.87% or $54.42, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. In today's market update, the SPY has experienced some fluctuations as key economic indicators and external factors are influencing investor sentiment. The S&P 500 broke a 9-session winning streak, closing down 0.6% on the 5th of May, ahead of the highly anticipated Federal Open Market Committee meeting. Market participants are currently in a wait-and-see mode, uncertain about the Fed's upcoming interest rate decision, which typically has a short-term impact on stock prices. On the sentiment front, there's a notable shift as the CNN Money Fear and Greed Index has transitioned into the greed zone, indicating improved investor confidence. This uptick in sentiment may foster buying pressure in the short term, potentially stabilizing or lifting SPY prices ahead of the Fed meeting. However, the recent decline in shipping from China, induced by tariffs, casts a shadow on long-term growth expectations. The economic backdrop remains complex, with solid job gains juxtaposed against GDP contraction and diminishing consumer confidence. While the current job data supports a resilient labor market, the broader economic strain could weigh on equity performance. As markets adjust to these mixed signals, investors will need to navigate potential volatility in SPY, particularly as the implications of upcoming economic policies unfold. The contrast between immediate sentiment improvements and long-term economic headwinds suggests a cautious approach to trading SPY in the coming weeks. The following signals have been identified for SPY. The SPY ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at $558.18 and $546.95. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact near short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, with prices having declined by 1.40% since then. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which could serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 20 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 11 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 10 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 49 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 41 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPY. SPY finds support from accumulated volume at $548.62, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund has average daily movements, and with a healthy trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $3.58 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.643%. For the past week, the ETF has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.22%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPY. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPY is at $560.58. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPY encounters its first support level at $548.62. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, as you might anticipate a rebound. A recommended stop loss is set at $540.56, reflecting a decrease of 3.26%. This exchange-traded fund has medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is the SPY ETF a good buy? The SPY ETF shows several positive indicators. However, we do not deem these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the present level, it should be considered a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate in this position while we await further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 7th of May, we expect the SPY ETF to open lower by 4 cents and begin trading at $558.77. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.